Senator Jared Rennick is with us in the studio today. He's in Sydney. I was really interested in something that you shared recently about how an 18-year-old can take out a $100,000 student loan, but the same 18-year-old can't take out a $10,000 business loan. You say the system doesn't want us to be independent and successful. It wants you to be reliant and obedient. It's a really good point. So you can have a teenager taking out a $100,000 student loan, but if the same teenager says, you know what, I've got a business idea here, I want to start a business, good luck getting a business loan.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. Look, that remark was, I guess, more focused on the fact that I think we send too many of our young children off to university, and it's too easy for them to actually end up getting a large amount of debt. So by the time they graduate when they're 22 or 23, they're literally broken, they're brainwashed. And what we really need to be doing is get them back onto the tools, get them into trades, so that they can go about and build houses and build factories and actually start producing things again in this country. We often talk about we've got a productivity crisis in this country, and I think one of the reasons for that is that too many of our young children are actually going off to university. And look, university is very important for some people. We do need our engineers and our doctors and our lawyers, but we also need a lot more tradesmen back on the tools, building houses and getting back into actually producing goods and services.
I was at a careers night for my old school a few years ago, and a young bloke got up and asked a question, and one of the other people on the panel alongside me said, and what university course are you thinking of doing? And I jumped in and said, shouldn't the question be, are you planning on going to university, right? That should be the discussion.
Yeah, well, look, I think what we really need to be asking is what particular skill sets we need out there in the economy to have a healthy and vibrant economy. Now, if we become too dependent on the services, or too many people are services focused, we're not focusing on our primary and secondary industries. And a good example of that is the state of Victoria. I remember growing up, Victoria was a loud and proud manufacturing state. Today, of course, it's driven by superannuation and tertiary education. And there's nothing wrong with that to a degree, but we're lacking the skills to be able to compete with the rest of the world in manufacturing and value-adding goods, which has contributed to our cost of living crisis.
Authorised G. Rennick, LNP Chermside.